It's Tim Albright with AVNation with the Road to InfoComm. InfoComm 2024 happens the 12th through the 14th of June in Las Vegas. And with us to talk about AtlasIED is my good friend Gina Sansivero. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you, Tim. I love being on your shows. They're so much fun and they are so informative.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. You guys are in Central Hall this time around, C8634. C8634. You have had quite the year. Between acquisitions and partnerships and all kinds of stuff. We got to hang out at ISE when one of those was announced. So this time around, Gina, what will we find in the Atlas booth?
At the Atlas booth, our Atmosphere platform is evolving. You know this. We launched it during the pandemic in St. Louis. There might have been a meme or two that came out of there that still haunt the internet.
There may have been, yes.
But when we launched it, we made a promise that this was not going to be the end. This is just the beginning. So you will see Atmosphere evolved at InfoComm. We are announcing 5 new pieces of hardware, DSPs, and each of those 5 will be Dante enabled. It's something that we've been asked for since that launched in 2020. And it's something that we kept on saying, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. We needed to fine tune it. And we wanted to engineer a brand new form factor for one of those devices that would allow for additional flexibility for our integrator partners. So it took a little bit longer than we had wanted, but it is here. And within 60 days of InfoComm, we'll be shipping. That really cool form factor is a wall mount version. So if you do not have access to racks, IT cabinets, something like that, a credenza, so think flexible rooms, divisible rooms, where you can't put, and like movable furniture, where you can't put a fixed rack into that space. This can hang on the wall. It's ADA compliant, and it does have room within it. So think of it as its own little all-in-one rack. It does have room within it for additional devices. So it's a really, really neat addition, and we thought that our integrator partners would love it. We've done a lot of interviews with some of our integrator partners to make sure they love it, and we have the feedback that we wanted.
Well, the other thing about Atlas is the speaker lines, right? We mentioned the fact you a year ago actually you started talking about the ISO flare, and you know, back in ISE we started talking about line array speakers. So you also have a demo room. So talk about that for a second.
Sure. So in our demo room, you will see our IsoFlare FC ceiling speakers. You'll see our AS surface mount, high-end surface mount speakers. And you'll see our AIM line for the first time in North America that will be running. All of them will be driven by Atmosphere. So it's a really great way to see the performance audio line that we've or performance audio offerings that we've kind of brought to you, all combined with Atmosphere. And that's kind of what Atmosphere was built for, right? Really, really flexible installations, really kind of high-end, high-performance installations, but simplifying that with a really easy-to-use, really intuitive user interface, and capabilities beyond what we had ever kind of imagined, just based on feedback that we keep on getting.
That's very cool. It's neat to see that thing evolve over the last 4 years. Again, you guys, Central Hall, C8634, but not everybody's going to InfoComm, Gina. So if they're not going and they want to follow along with everything that AtlasIED will be talking about, how do they do that?
So they can follow along on our website, AtlasIED.com. We will have all of our announcements, news, and product pages up on June 11th. And I do want to make note that our demo room does open on June 11th. So everything you see about InfoComm says June 12th to 14th. That's the exhibit halls. But the demo rooms for all manufacturers who have a demo room open on June 11th. So come by and see us on Tuesday if you're around at N111. But in addition to that, if you're not going to be there, our website for sure, our social media handles, Twitter in particular, will be quite active. That's going to be Atlas_IED, LinkedIn as well, and Facebook and Instagram too.
Very cool. All right. We will see Gina at InfoComm C8634. 8634 is where we'll see her. For us, for AVNation, go by our website, avnation.tv. That's avnation.tv. Follow along as we also head to Las Vegas for InfoComm 2024, the 12th through the 14th of June. All that and more at avnation.tv. It's avnation.tv.